So obviously back at it. It's an exciting time for us from the standpoint that we get back on the field, the fun part of what we do, and to get out and coach the players. And so no pads, but it's good to be out there and move around. We do a lot of individual time. We do a lot of special teams. Try to get some really quality teaching and coaching since we don't have contact in practice. A lot of 7-on-7, some one-on-ones. But it was fun to get back out there. The players have had a fantastic off season. I've been very impressed with them. I think they're in excellent shape right now. Their attitudes are good. I like the cohesiveness of our group, where we're at. Leadership's really good. So it's an exciting time for all of us. We'll practice again Wednesday and Thursday, and then they'll be off for spring break. When we come back, we get to go full pads. So just looking forward to being back out there with the team.
Mike, this is the first time we've had a chance to talk to you since you promoted Casey and hired Tim. Can you just talk about both decisions of moving Casey up and getting Matei in here?
Casey was a really good fit for the situation we're in now, tied in with bringing Tim in to coach quarterbacks. So his experience and relationship with our returning players, which is a big number, was a real comfort for me in elevating him. And then as we went through this process, I wanted to make sure that we could get a quarterback coach that was a really good technician and could bring our guys along and recruit that position. And so that's how we ended up with Casey in charge and then Tim coaching quarterbacks.
This is not a setup you've had before, with your coordinator not being your quarterbacks coach. So I assume that there had to be a high level of appreciation for what both guys could do to make that.
Yes, and the questions come from just, being at the coffee shop, well, why now? The fit was good based on returning players we have. I'm very comfortable with the system we're going to run, which is our plays that we run. We don't really change much. We do a little bit based on who the quarterback is, but so we don't need to vary and get away from who we are. And so Casey's a perfect fit. We're able to keep guys together, and then once I felt like I had a good shot of getting Tim, it made me a lot more comfortable. So the timing was good for all parties involved.
Mike, you've done both. You know how much work goes into it. So how much more can Tim develop the quarterbacks, not having to worry about watching the extra tape and being a caller, even in practice?
That is an advantage. I've always been somewhat hesitant for a play caller to not be in the quarterback room. I don't think there's any question there. It's people know that. But I'm comfortable with the situation we have now, and that is an advantage in that Tim's responsibility is to watch the quarterback every play in practice, every day, all the time, and that will make it a little bit easier. So we moved Lorenzo to the graduate assistant spot so he could work on the field with wide receivers and be active as a coach. And that would allow Casey to move around some if he needed to watch other positions. Now, Casey's not going to get too far away from the wideouts, but it does allow him that freedom because Coach Dunn and myself both, we're comfortable with Lorenzo helping on the field with the wide receivers.